series baru kita, yaitu adalah Hogwarts Legacy. Jadi gue baru buat main nih game. Kalau ditanya gue ngikutin lore-nya, bisa gue bilang enggak. Gue nggak ngikutin banget lore dari Harry Potter. Jadi ya kalau ada berapa mislead atau gue nggak ngerti ya mohon maaf lah ya. Gue masih di karakter ini nih, karakter customization nih. Masih bingung gue pengen pilih rambut yang mana ini. Bingung tuh gue kalau rambut kayak gini nih. Jadi Kurt Cobain anjing gue begitu rambutnya. Apakah sesuai dengan rambut gue sekarang ya lagi pendek? Bingung gue. Anjas. Enggak sih, gue kayaknya sih antara belah tengah yang ini. Kalau ini kan belah tengah pendek. Kurang sih. Jidatnya jenong banget anjing. Kalau tadi ada tuh yang bagus mana ya? Gue lupa lagi. Ini juga sebenarnya lumayan bagus sih. Tapi kanan, gak kiri rambutnya. Nah, ini dah kali ya. Oke juga yang ini. Efek codet udah. Normal mainnya. Ini masih gak ngerti gue pitchnya apa bedanya.
That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Suara beratin aja. Cat dulu anjing. Nah, Rifki, Syafiq, Wizard, normal. Oke, let's start the journey. Anjas, series baru bro. Gue nggak tahu ya kuat apa kagak nih sambil di streamingin. Mudah-mudahan sih kuat.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Anjay.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Apa namanya?
Thank you,
Keburu
Professor
buat
Fig.
thumbnail.
I appreciate you working with me without the time.
Waduh, siapa tuh tiba-tiba muncul?
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Oke, masuk.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old
Kita nggak
pile
naik
of
kereta ya?
rocks.
Ini ceritanya pas sudah ada Dumbledore apa setelah Harry Potter. Gue sebenarnya ikutin tapi kalau ditanya detail ceritanya nggak ngerti, lupa gue aja. Dulu pas kecil tuh. Kalau inget pun sepripit ceritanya doang. Jadi kalau ditanya ngerti buat ceritanya sih nggak terlalu. Jadi mohon maaf, saya bukan pro player dari Harry Potter atau mengerti lore. Magic.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
Very UK.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the
Apa maksudnya?
faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Bener kah?
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Siapa tuh? Goblin?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the
Apa tuh?
ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this.
Ini apa?
It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Ini terang tuh di mata kita.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Wih. Makan naga, bro. Bang, cepetan bang. Wah, naganya banyak. Bukan naga itu kudanya, anjing. Kabur. Ada naga, bro. Bisa terbang.
The key! Give me your hand!
Ini baru-baru mulai langsung action banget.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Oh, ini buat yang telinganya. Nah, itu gue nyalain ya.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Ini yang buat
What
tuna
the hell got into that damn thing?
tuna
Attacking a
perunggu ya.
carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific
Iya, ini buat
place.
yang tunarungu yang pendengarannya kurang.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Nah. Ntar dulu, kita buka di... Nah, ininya matiin aja. Audio visualizer ya. Kita ke grafik. Di DLC udah nyala anjing. Oh, emang gak ada full screen ya. Naikin aja ke anjir. Naikin ke 144 sesuai PC gitu ini. Motion blur off lah. High semua. Anjing, PC gue kuat juga ya. Kita main di high aja. Kita apply setting dulu. Ya, restart game tapi anjir. Tapi Nvidia-nya di ban saja.
How far did that portkey take us? Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Kayaknya gue pengen lihat satu dulu. Gue pengen data dari tracing ini nyalain. Bentar ya. Save game dulu. Ini udah nge-save belum ya?
Mind your step.
Sebentar. Kita exit game dulu kali ya, biar gue pengen lihat. Waduh, kelihatan kan ininya. Nah, gue pengen lihat kalau pakai ray trace. Kepo gue sama ray tracean jadi. Pada nunggu preparing shader dulu nih. Kok setiap main emang harus nunggu preparing shadernya mulu dah? Aku masih nggak ngerti tuh kenapa harus preparing shadernya hampir, mungkin ya semacam loadingnya kali ya ini. Ini gue pakai SSD dulu, udah gue taruh SSD. Seharusnya cepet sih, gak gitu lama. Oke. Kita bisa continue. Kita udah punya semua kan. Load game. Oh, udah gue ini. Oke, kita lihat nih dengan RTX auto RTX-nya di on di high semua. Pulang dari sini nggak apa-apa lah. Kuat kok PC gua anjir.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Heal.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item
port key itu
enchanted to
apa?
bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Dan itu karakter kita yang bisa ngeliat tadi.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Nah, anjay pakai ray trace di high cuy. Tapi emang gua high semua aja. Gua dapat ultra nggak stabil. Di high aja sih.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to.
Okay.
If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Let's go. Ayo,
Mind
ayo.
your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Lewat mana, kocok? Parkour lagi.
Sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Bentar. Oke, kita hai. Di recommended itu kan quality udah di high. Ya udah.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment.
Okay.
Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Fokus on center. Kelas anjing. Sulap merah gua, bro.
Excellent!
Ah, gampang lah inilah. Wait.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Nah, nggak dapet Tahu apaan juga.
Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Kelas anjing. Ini gimana cara jalan kita ke sono?
Up there.
Oh, manjat. Tua-tua jago parkir juga dia. Lalu kita kesini dulu, kali ada sesuatu anjir. Oh kan? Masih ada barang. Game-game kayak gini tuh harus ini guys, muter-muter. Jangan langsung to the point ke misi.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Ini bukan nyebrang.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
Ini kalau kuli bangunan bisa kayak gini, kuli bangunan sehari kerja rapi anjing. Bayangin kuli bangunan bisa sihir.
Almost there.
Bentar dah, kayaknya pengen gue di 60-in aja dah, kalau enggak 70 biar nggak jumping banget anjing. Jumping banget. Di 75 dah, 75. Jadinya kita quality aja. Biar nggak jumping FPS mulu anjing.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Apa anjir? Oke. Bentar dulu. Ngiter-ngiter dulu aja.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Bentar dulu, tadi gua belum investigate anjing. Salah pencet mulu.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Interesting.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Coba kita buka ya.
What's this? Professor Fig!
Profesor Pig, cepetan. Tapi kadang-kadang FPS-nya naik-naik. Ya udahlah, 144 aja lah. Mau nggak ini ya udahlah. Kalau nggak 120 dah.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
Ini ada.
There's that glow again.
Ada
like the
bangunan
glow on
anjir.
the portkey container.
Nih. Bisa masuk gua nih.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Kita
Where are we?
travel
I
aja.
don't believe it.
Ini di mana, Cok? Ini ada orang tidur apa? Goblin kah? Misi.
Hello?
Ngantuk Pak Haji.
It can't be.
Goblin Banker.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Dari apa dia?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Neng. Wah,
How many volts
roller coaster anjing.
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see
Ini
quite
kalau
a few
gue yang jadi
on the way
karakter
to vault
beneran
number
ini gue
12.
kan gue
As we
takut
speak,
tinggi ya.
we're just
Ya
beneath
gue
the main
pingsan.
lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what?
Waduh,
That
Basah,
waterfall
Cok.
washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now. How deep are we going? Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
nyampe aja.
Vault number.
12.
Vault 12.
Nah,
Momentous day.
On your way.
jadi pakai apa di tangannya tadi? Ikutin kita, oh enggak, beda jalan.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Oh ini kau tempatnya.
Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed? A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12. Thank you for your help.
Oke. Isi ya bang.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Hah?
Wait.
Kenapa ditutup anjing?
Best of luck.
Aduh.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Revelio apa
Yes,
tuh?
a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Gimana sekarang? Oh. Oh, itu doang anjir.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Revelio. Anjas.
Door.
Anjas.
Well, that's a start.
Sulap merah, bro.
There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Ya, pindah lagi.
Lumos!
Lumos.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean,
Kemana,
earn our
Professor?
way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
Mungkin.
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Stop. Sini nih.
Lumos! What happened?
Gak tahu.
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
Betul.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait.
Dia
When you
muter.
moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oke, itu doang. Apa itu dia tuh? Iya, aduh. Waduh. Banyak anjing.
Look out!
Portego apa anjing? Sepatu anjing. Portego anjing.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Levioso. Ini gua.
Exposo! Deposo!
Wah. Wait. Iya anjing. Perfect parry, bro. What?
Levioso!
Perfect parry, bro.
Confringo!
Wait, anjing.
Exposo!
Oh, itu ke dodge. Ayo sini, perfect parry lu. Aing baru mau perfect parry gua.
Deposo!
Sono lu.
Defendo!
Hot.
Confringo!
Hop.
Defendo!
Udah gitu doang. Reset anjing.
Stay close!
Ini gua stay close anjing.
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Ini lurus nih.
Where am I supposed to go?
Ikutin ini.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. Glowing tower.
Ah.
Rebellion. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Loh. Lah.
Lumos. I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Oh, ini nih. Diri lu semua.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Bot. Anjay, perfect berry, bro. Perfect berry, bro. Ah. Sulap merah mau dilawan lu. Oh, oke, anjas. Wah. Wah. Ah. Ah. Stun lagi lu. Aduh, aduh. Ah. Aduh. Body gua monyet. Ayo sih serang gua. Ah, gak mau diserang bagus. Bentar dah. Field of view-nya deket banget. Coba kita di 50 dulu ya. Field of view-nya nggak bisa ditukar ya. Ini juga kondisi ini. Field of view, cok. Jangan ini. Headphone. Lalu.
Lumos.
Nah, dah, let's go. Oh, ini sprint nih. Masukkah kita? Di mana pula? Nah, ini Dr. Pick.
There you are.
Profesor Pick.
How did you... What is this place?
I
Tahu,
don't know,
Profesor.
but I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder,
Nggak diminum itu.
Follow my lead.
Siapa ini? Kayaknya nggak mungkin Dumbledore deh. Ada 2 penyihir,
All is in place.
Charles Rockwood
Portkey is well hidden.
sama Percival
Perhaps too
Rackham.
well. I wonder if the path we've created
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Ngapain tuh? Memorinya kah?
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
Aduh.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Waduh, bisa mental ini. War siapa nih? Curiga apa anjing? Awas aja nih dia kabur. Waduh. Ayo kabur. Awas, profesor. Kabur. Nah. Bisa kabur.
Are you all right?
Aman.
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be.
Gimana ini?
It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Oke. Ini di mana tapi kocak? Oh, ini keretanya anjir. Kereta yang buat nganter murid-murid Hogwarts. Hogwarts, Cok. Anjas. Hogwarts Legacy. Aduh. Udah nyampe.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Anjay.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Mhm. Masih ada satu murid belum ini nih.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Oh, kepala sekolahnya nih.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Halo kepala sekolah.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Oke. Anjas. Kayak yang di Harry Potter, Cok. Tapi emang Harry Potter emang itu sih.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Ya anjing, pas banget gue pengen Slytherin anjing. Iyalah, emang gue pengen Slytherin anjing. Anjas, masuk Slytherin, cok.
You belong in Slytherin!
Anjay, jadi hijau.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Quidditch-nya nggak ada.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor
I'm
Weasley.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet
Nice
you,
to meet you as well,
Weasley.
Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
Kayaknya dia wakapsek nih,
Right this way.
wakil kepala sekolah.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Oh, katanya aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Mau anjing keluar ular anjing. Kelas.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Kayaknya emang gue harus belajar
Thank
lore
you,
lagi deh.
Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Anjas. Hogwarts pagi. Tapi kamarnya pada bareng-bareng orang ya.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Ini apa? Gak ada apa-apa di sini. Kita ke kamar ini nih. Nggak tahu kamar yang mana.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
People are always fussing about what I call.
Sebentar ya. Kayaknya biar bisa dapat di atas 60.
Some sort of pepper hex.
Well, I suppose. No.
Halo, Sebastian Salo.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What are you
What
reading?
book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for.
Boleh
I'm
kali
sure you'll
pinjam?
find out soon enough.
Oh.
But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
What do you
Are
mean?
you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Dark
Seems
magic.
I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Oke.
What was the minute?
Kita putar
I
dulu.
wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you.
Imelda Reyes.
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you and Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Mang iya.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you fly a lot?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Farewell.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
What do you think mermaids look like?
Ada ikan.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the
Matanya-
chatter when you entered the common room, I'm
Kayak
guessing you're the new
matanya ini.
fifth year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I do
Well,
like Mac entrance.
If I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Nice to
Thank
meeting
you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Okay.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Why would Black want to see Hogwarts?
Tangganya tinggi juga. Halo, Bu Capsek.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Apa nih? Oh, bukunya.
Here you are.
Buku magic.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Dulu, ini apa anjir?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Okay.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field...
Revelio.
Okay. Quest map gear. Nah, handwear kita pakai ini. Oh, bisa change appearance aja. Oh, ini kacamatanya sih. Hehehe. Kayaknya untuk pakai sarung tangan nggak usah deh. Oke, custom. Apa nggak pakai baju gitu? Pakai panjama. Oke. Collect. Oke. Kalau gitu.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your
Fast
field
travel.
guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oke, open map Central Hall ya. Oke. Oke. Keputusan yang benar untuk taruh di SSD sepertinya.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Can you tell me about
What
Charm
will I
class?
learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Iya.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Ini dulu ya.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Oh, buat jalannya ke sini. Loh, kok nggak bisa? Loh, kok nggak bisa? Apakah sampai ke ini gimana cara gue ke sono, kocak? Ini kalau gue lompat mati kali ya? Locin. Emang salah jalan berarti gue. Oke, emang gue salah jalan jauh deh. Oh, mencet kotak, babi. Gak expect gue harus mencet kotak bukannya. Ada yang nggak mencet kotak, ada yang mencet kotak. Sabar, OTW. Ngeng. Dah. Load mana, kocak? Udah. Save dulu lah. Film saya dah. Ininya subnessnya gue kecilin di 33.03.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Di atas ya.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
The Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, apaan tuh? Ada setan anjing.
I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a
Tiba-tiba
flack.
gue pegang kucing.
Enough! You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio.
Gimana cara bukanya? Coba ini gue lagi di mana? Ada saat questnya juga, bro. Lalu di Astronomy Wing ya, Astronomy Wing chest. Sabar ya guys. Dia ntar lu. Dari apa ini? Wah, nggak bisa kocak. Itu binatang apa nyoh? Itu ya? Bukan ah. Ah, nih open. Goblok. Itu binatang apa? Wah, nah ini bisa nih. Nah.
Revelio.
Oke, kita dapat scarf baru. Lumayan. Nah, ada. Kita ini keliling-keliling dulu nih, nyari puzzle, nyari kotak-kotak.
What are you up to now?
I thought about transferring to both.
Oh, di atas, di atas. Level 1 lock. How suppose gua ke sana?
I suppose I'd be curious about.
Di atas sini ya. Kayak bukan deh. Tuh kan bukan.
You can test me. Go on.
Oh, mulai kayaknya. Udah kita kelas 2 ya lah.
I'm glad I don't have to stay in the car.
Oke.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Gue nggak tahu, baru masuk aja.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ah, gampang anjing. Akio. Akio tuh narik ya.
Akio.
Easy, bro.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Cepet kan loadingnya? Nggak, baru bilang cepet loadingnya, anjing bangsat.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oke, kenapa harus kita ya?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and that's it! Not to worry. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them towards you. Very good.
50, 50, 50.
Splendid.
Stop. Stop. Nah.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
Ya, pede lu melawan gua.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oke, dan jalan dulu. Haha, iyalah bro. Pede lu mau lawan gua. Gak bisa, bro. Kencengan anjing.
That's it. What's this?
Awas kena bola gua lu, anjing. Lu pengen bolanya mental nggak? Pengen bola lu mental nggak? Mampus lo.
I will get you back for that. Let us see this.
Jangan semua bola gue dijatuhin ya.
There we go.
Action.
Stop, please stop. Ah, pro player.
Remarkable.
Woo. Cacat batu ya.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Apalagi, Cok? Ah.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Sabar.
Action.
Stop, please stop.
Excellent control there.
Watch this.
Awas kena bola gua lu, gua tabrak kena bola gua lu. Ini mau nggak mau nih. Sabar. Singkat. Aduh. Kencengan gua, bro.
Be sharp. There we go.
Oke. Sabar. Tarik. Ah, anjing.
Don't lose your composure.
Anjing, gua kalah, babi.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Tai anjing. Ah, iyalah, baru tadi gue bisa menang tuh. Pac-Man. Halo, dia bisa berhasil tuh. Anjir, man.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Gue gak mau kalah aja lawan. I'm holding on my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
A word, if you would.
Accio on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Profesor, gue pengen masuk ke sini tapi nggak bisa. Oh, ini skillnya sama tapi cuma chance experience ya. Oh, gitu toh. Ya aja pakainya keren anjir. Anjas. Gak usah lah, gak dapet apa-apaan juga ya gini. Anjas. Kita ke map dulu, kita harus ke kelas ini. Ini kelasnya di mana ya? Kalau sini. Jauh juga. Kepala gue pengen belajar dark arts aja. Kalau bisa mah. Jauh juga ya tempatnya. Cara fast travel ke atas sana gimana anjir? aja lah. Namanya iseng.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Gampang anjing. Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Yeah. Okay.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Portigo apa ini?
Protego should be easy. Stupid Protego. Complicates things. Levioso.
Mampus lu, mampus lu,
Nothing lucky about it.
mampus lu, jatuh, mampus lu.
I know.
I hope you were paying attention. That is how you practice Levioso.
First duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Ih, bundung.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. Right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Yeah, you
Didn't
were.
expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
It was never used my wand.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Luke and Brattleby.
Till next time.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Legendary cap anjing. Oh. Ini aja sih udah bagus. Kita ke quest. Oke. Hogwarts gede banget ya.
Revelio.
Gak ada apaan. Ini apa ini?
Lumos.
Oh.
Accio.
Painting doang aja. Ini di mana anjir? Jalan aja udah. Ini apa? Level 1 lock aja. Wait, tadi gua nemu sesuatu.
Revelio.
Serius.
Protego.
Ayo kok gua pakai Portego aja. Tadi challenge. Gue bisa tukar kacamata dong. Jangan jelek. Ini bagusan kotak begitu. Gue kurang kacamata bulat. Pakai apa ya?
Lumos. Revelio.
Wah. Kadang-kadang gue gak ngerti cara bukanya. Apa emang belum bisa kebuka kali ya? Ah bisa kan. Bukanya gue gak ngerti ya gimana caranya.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Bentar.
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Levioso.
Kan.
Can I help you?
Bocil aja.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end
Gampang ini
wins.
mah.
It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Boleh.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
I'm ready.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Jahilah, pede kali lu. Aduh.
Come on.
Aduh kok gua sih. Jaga gua dulu. Aduh. Ah. Ah. Woi. Healing gua habis aja gara-gara dia. Woi. Woi.
What to do?
Easy.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you.
Okay.
Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Kita harus ke
wait till I've grown a bit. Then we'll see how well you do.
Hah, suaranya kayak suara cewek tapi cowok.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Buka pintunya ribet aja. Jauh lagi. Gak bisa lompat aja. Healing gua tapi habis, cok.
Revelio.
Gimana tapi aja?
Transfiguration required.
Lalu buat fast travel nanti.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ngilang.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Tugas apaan?
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Okay.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay. Oh, ini Profesor Ronan.
Hamlets with the Ashwinders running about.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older. One just like Brockborough.
Rumor has it there's an abandoned manor near Bargain.
Ah, there you are.
Halo, Profesor Ronan.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class. Any new bit of magic.
Okay.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Revelio.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Lumos. Revelio.
Levioso.
Glowing the flying pages. Collect the flying pages near the broken statue. Pages di mana, Cok? Gue tidak melihat adanya pages-pages.
Accio.
Gue tidak melihat adanya pages. Oh. Gimana caranya? Near the broken statue.
Levioso. Accio.
Soalnya gue nggak ngeliat apa-apa di sini. Coba dulu, gue sebelah dulu dah. Gue pengen tahu kayak gimana yang di sebelah.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Oh, ini nih.
Brilliant.
Nah, jujur dong di sini. Ah,
got it.
I trust the preliminary tasks were...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
iya. Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Gak ada apa-apaan.
Reparo.
Apa? Gak berubah apa-apaan yo. All post up. Challenge. Gue pengen kacamata gini nih, keren anjing. Oke, laut mana anjir? Oh, laut sini. Loh, di mana itu nih kotak ya?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Di Central Hall ya? Central Hall. Ya kan di Central Hall kan?
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Ini di mana?
Accio.
Oh, ada lagi di atas sini. Ini nggak bilang, gue bingung aja. Tuh, ada lagi.
Revelio.
Ini kepala naga 3. Kepala naga 3, bawahnya
Nobody can do a hex like me.
bawahnya itu kuda ya? Laba-laba. Laba-laba mana? Salah pencet gua kan. Malah Portego anjing. Pakai ini tapi jangan yang ini keren juga ya nggak pakai. Saya pakai lah.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Lumos. Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that
Lumos.
solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Bawa tangga kayak gitu.
Mistletoe berries. Have you been to the Owlery yet?
Di bawah sini anjing.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Levioso.
Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
Apa ya?
Revelio.
Oh.
Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
Oh.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Ayo.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Anjas.
Wish I could sneak the other
Muter-muter. Nih ketemu nih gua.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Protego!
Tadi dapat baju baru. Ah, bukan. Lah. Jadi gue dapat apanya? Oke. Gue kira dapat baju aja. Enggak, Cok. Oh iya, kita kan belum nandain mau ke sana ya. Pantesan nggak ada nanda. Yuk. Kalau ini apa nih? Gue nggak expect.
Protego!
Wah, anjas. Itu emang keren sih. Ya udah, boleh dah. Biar Slytherinnya berasa aja. Bah, bergerak anjir. Pasti ada sesuatu.
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
Nggak ada sih.
Need to stop by the owlery. Far too long since I've seen
Bentar.
Well, Revelio.
Ada kotak. Ini apa anjir? Itu apa anjir? Ah, level 1 unlock anjir.
Accio. Reparo.
Yes, but what could these...
Ini kemana? Bukan seperti ini.
I spent all night working on my
Kata lu mau ke atas dulu.
almost fell asleep in class today.
Itu gimana ya? Tahu itu kemana anjir? Halo.
Hello, Sebastian. Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Okay, let's go. Kita ke kotanya, Cok. Aduh.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the
My
way.
siblings and I have all...
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot for lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Jauh juga kotanya ya.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Hogsmeade yang mana sih? Oh itu. Jauh juga tapi ya.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
Emang gede banget sih, gue juga
It
ngerasa
is
gede
that.
banget.
I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Ju amatnya. Kiri apa tadi tuh? Ada logo macan.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Accio! Quite the character. My sister Anne thinks but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Anjay, nyampe kotanya. Hogsmeade. Sabar atuh, anjing kenceng-kenceng banget tadi.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village.
Okay.
I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Oh, potong rambut. Kita harus sini nih. Ini apa? Kita kasih dulu aja, ambil minyak kuan dulu ya.
inquiring mind.
Mau beli magic mine.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
Okay.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Ini sama ini.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Oh iya, inventory tadi tuh ya. Oke. Sarung tangan gue pengen ganti yang Slytherin aja. Nah, dah. Oke, sekarang kita harus ke ini si Wan. Ini si mau beli Wan. Anjas, topi cowboy anjing, pakai sih gua. Anjas, cowok, topi cowboy anjing. Bukan topi cowboy-nyo. Tertipu gua. Gua kira topi cowboy anjing. Enggak, pakai aja buat defense. Nah, gue kira topi cowboy anjing. Misi.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Whoa.
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Salah mulu
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Oh, bisa kita modif.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Oh, kalau gitu gue mau yang ini. Coba ini. Tapi warnanya putih.
How intriguing.
Nah, ganteng. Tipenya, kayunya.
Curious indeed.
Maple.
How intriguing.
Quite flexible.
Curious indeed.
Very flexible ya.
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Oke, cocok.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Gue pengen jadi penjahat, bisa nggak sih sini?
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Okay. Thank you. Kita harus... Ini apa sih? Potion sama oh tapi jauh ya. Gua pengen ke coba ke tukang rambut dulu. Sembari ngiter-ngiter kan. Bocil ngapain aja? Gue pengen berapa FPS? Aduh salah pencet gue guys. Berapa FPS sih dapetnya? di 40-an deh, 40 50. Kayaknya emang secara PC gue scale-nya di oh, ini tukang potong rambut nih.
Hello.
Oh, come in! Come in! I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly! Why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry, and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that. But you won't find poisons here. No need. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd...
What services do...
Tapi gaya rambut emang gak nambah ya. Bentar deh, gue tau cara ngakalinnya biar FPS-nya naikkan dikit kalau di kota. Intinya kita di performance saja, kita sharpness kita naikin. Kita tuh harus ke sini.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today? You're the student she sent the owl. I set your things aside immediately. Is it not the most fascinating?
Are potions really that...
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but as it's your first time in, I should mention I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of... But for now, let's... Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Anjing, duit gue 100 langsung habis anjing. Mendingan gue beli potionnya aja nanti buat. Kita harus ke sini. Ya Allah. Coba lah bantuin gunting.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat.
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have... But what say we get you...
Kita tuh butuhnya apa sih, emang?
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Kita bisa lewat sini. Oh, bisa berenang aja. Tapi bajunya nggak basah aja, kocak gini. Lewat mana ini? Tadi dulu. Gue belum lihat toko baju sih, tapi nggak usah juga sih, gue nggak pengen beli baju sebenarnya. Ini toko baju ya. Minum teh. Very English. Gak bisanya. Oke, ngomong dah sama si Sebastian. Sebastian still nih.
I officially have all of my supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Wah. Ada orc anjing. Lihat.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Waduh, muncul lagi aku. Oh.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Awas goblok. Anjing gak bisa diprotek.
What was that?
Wait.
A taste of some medicine. Nicely done.
Ah. What? Wait. Wait. Mampus lu. Gue gak tau gue main Elden Ring anjing. What?
That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering. Few more hits should do the job. Descendo.
Ah. Ngapain nih gue?
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Yaudah, ayo.
Reparo.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would. I'll go and see what he wants.
Revelio. Reparo.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Revelio. Reparo. Reparo.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Revelio. Reparo.
Udah kita baju lagi, Cuk. Nambah defense lah lumayan.
Revelio.
Coba lu.
Accio.
Mampus sudah dapet.
Revelio. Accio.
Tahu lu, gua bukan abandon. Bukan itu maksud gua.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Ini legendary anjing. Mahal tapi nya.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll. I'd say that I agree with you. Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more.
Tadi dulu, gue kan pakai gear yang gue pengen.
The items, should you be inclined, Revelio are most welcome to peruse my shop at your.
Dulu ya, sabar atu-atu, ada chest.
Lumos.
Yuk, Sebastian mau kemana?
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Siapa tuh? Orang mencurigakan kah? Oh, si Goblin aja.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us? I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? Ranrock is working with Rookwood. The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Fine, lu.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Save dulu, save. Kayaknya itu aja guys untuk kali ini. So thank you for stream. See you on next stream. Bye.